Hey everyone, it's Emma, and past me forgot to record an intro, so I just want to let you know what this video is going to be about. Today I'm going to be reviewing DAVIDS Toothpaste, which is an American-based company, and Foamie Shampoo Bar, which is a German-based company. Just wanted to kind of do a sustainable bathroom type deal and then review these two products that are brand new to me, let you know what I think about them. I'm going to be talking a lot more about them in this video, just want to let you know what you're getting into. So just a quick story time. I have tried toothy tabs before, only a couple times, and I can't do them. I haven't tried them recently, but the texture really bothers me. The whole experience just kind of bothers me. I don't like it, and it works for some people, which is great. And I think I might try them out again sometime. But I have heard great things about DAVIDS. So DAVIDS is an all-natural toothpaste, naturally sourced and naturally derived ingredients, EWG verified, fluoride-free, no sodium, lauryl sulfate, sulfate-free, USA origin ingredients, 98%. Plant and earth based, no artificial flavors, sweeteners, colors, or preservatives, no animal testing, proudly made in America, sustainable packaging, recyclable metal tube, family owned and operated. So basically I went with this because cruelty free, it's natural, and the best part is that it comes in aluminum. So most toothpastes come in a plastic or a plastic aluminum combination, and neither of them can be recycled. And if they can, it's a really extensive process, and I think you can check out TerraCycle. They might take toothpaste tubes. DAVIDS is easily recyclable. You can just like cut the end off, rinse it out, and then throw it with the rest of your aluminum recycling. So I wanted to order them. I ordered two to last us a while. That probably wasn't a good idea because what if we don't like it, but I've heard great things about it. I'm assuming it'll be fine. I just didn't want to order one and then have to order another one later because, like, you know, emissions, because it probably came from the US since it's US made. I'm trying to cut back on how much I order online this year. That's my New Year's resolution that I came up with mid-March. That brings me to point number 2. I tried one shampoo bar before and it made my hair super greasy. And I asked on my Instagram the other day for your guys' favorite shampoo bars, and a lot of them were like Ethique and Lush and stuff that I have to order from the US, and I'm trying not to do that as much as I can. I'm gonna try to find some local ones first. Let me show you my original shampoo bar. So here's the original one I was using. It was made locally by a lady here who just makes them homemade. Like, she doesn't have a shop or anything, she just does it from her house. And there's nothing truly wrong with it. I love the smell, I love the way it suds, but it just does not work on my hair. I don't know if it's the essential oils that was used in it. I don't know if there's another product in there, but for some reason it just did not agree with my hair and it made my hair really greasy. So here's what I have now. It is Foamie brand. I have never heard of it before, but when my neighbor went to Germany, she brought it back for me. I just opened it, I haven't used it yet. So just a quick few things right off the bat. It smells so good. I love the shape. Like it's got like a little hand groove so you can hold it really nicely, and then it also has this claw string. I don't really know what it's made out of. It probably says it somewhere on the package. pH of 5.5, which is optimized for your hair and scalp, so I really hope this doesn't make my hair greasy. The hibiscus and nettle extract invigorates and strengthens damaged hair. And this one is completely made in Germany. This one I guess was great because I didn't have to get it shipped anywhere. My neighbor just brought it from Germany. My only complaint so far is how small it is. Like, I wish it was a little thicker because it was like swimming in this box. So I think they could either minimize the packaging or make the bar a little bit bigger. This is gonna be a review combination of my new shampoo bar and my new toothpaste, and I will see you back here in about a week to let you know what I think of them. So I realized I talked about my initial thoughts with Foamie, but I didn't talk about my initial thoughts about DAVIDS toothpaste. Like, I didn't even open it. Maybe it is better to open it from this way. I opened my other from the top. Okay, either way, it's kind of tricky to get out. I love that it comes in all paper packaging. I just love it. I love this color. I'm just obsessed with that it's a metal tube. This makes so much sense. I don't know why everyone doesn't do this. The only time I've seen a metal tube was with this like moisturizing ointment thing that we had at gymnastics. Like, my mom had it the entire time she was a coach. It was in a metal tube, and I've always had that in my head. Like, why is my toothpaste not in metal? Why is my toothpaste not in metal? And now I have toothpaste in metal. Second initial thought. This, they call it the key. So here's our current toothpaste. Here's how this is supposed to work. I might have to look it up because I might just not be doing it correctly, but you're supposed to put it on the end and then use this to twist and roll, which makes a lot of sense. Starting out, like, cool, it's pushing all my toothpaste down. But then it just unravels. I guess maybe you're supposed to use it at the end. I think the idea is great. I'm not sure it's quite executed correctly. So we used these when I was a kid, and this was one of the things, like, when I was getting my own house, I'm like, this is on my list, I need this. It's a toothpaste squeezer. This makes more sense to me. I also really hate how they include one in each of their packages, because now I have 2 of these and I only need 1. I'm not using both tubes at the same time. So I think something that would be great is if they offered this on their website by itself and didn't include it in every single pack because I think that's pretty wasteful because this has to get thrown away, recycled every single time, and it's not used indefinitely. This I've had since I've bought it, and we use it, like, I don't throw it away with my tube. You put it on here, you squeeze it down, and then it stays. So you don't have to keep like spinning and fidgeting. I don't like this. Maybe I'm using it wrong. If I am, and you know how to use it correctly, let me know. So second option is not only for if they would offer this on their website, but if maybe they made a metal option of this and offered it on their website, I would totally buy a metal option, like once this poops out. I know it's plastic, but I'm gonna keep using it because it's more wasteful to buy another product. You get it. Davids, if you're listening, please use this design. It works so much better. I don't like this. I cannot stress this enough. This is so wasteful to include in every single box of toothpaste. I've also just used bobby pins to squeeze my toothpaste down. Like, that's something most females already have in their house. This is the only piece of plastic that comes on the toothpaste. This might be plastic as well, so I might have to like, that looks like it'll pop off. I think I can pop that off when it's time to recycle. I love this. If you're a painter, it's got this little thing right here. So you just stab it in there to open your toothpaste. So you don't have to worry about trying to peel anything off and stabbing anything, or it comes with a little stabber. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It doesn't foam up at all. I haven't used this toothpaste long enough to be able to judge it, but I've used like Crest my entire life. And it foams up too much, like it's gross. This one foams up 0, so I kind of wish it did a little bit, but also like, is it caused by chemicals? Because like I've made a homemade toothpaste and it didn't foam either. So I wonder if it's like the chemicals making it foam and suds. But I love the flavor. This one is just the peppermint. And I think they've got a couple other flavors as well. So yeah, those are my initial reviews on the product in general. So sorry, my hair is a little rough right now. But I've used the Foamie Shampoo Bar twice now, just like my old Shampoo Bar. I think it's making my hair greasy, especially like in the crown. Sorry, Foamie, I'm giving up at this point. I'm gonna try a third Shampoo Bar tonight to see if it helps or doesn't help the greasiness. Maybe it's just shampoo bars. Maybe it's a certain brand. I don't know. So we're experimenting. I think I'm gonna go back to Foamie just to see if it works or not. Good morning, everyone. Today is March 30th, but I wanted to talk about Foamie because I've been using it for a while now. I used my Foamie again today. Basically, I noticed that if I use Foamie and then go to bed with my hair even slightly wet, I will wake up with greasy hair in the morning. But if my hair dries completely before going to bed, it's fine. Bad news is it only lasts for like a day and a half. Like, I washed my hair Friday night, and then yesterday morning, so Sunday morning, my hair was already starting to feel greasy, and I was really sad about it. My hair can go like 4 or 5 days without being washed. I mean, granted, that was when my hair was longer and I was pulling it up the majority of the time, so like you could disguise the greasiness a little bit. It's hard to disguise the greasiness when your hair is so short and down all the time. For a name like Foamie, I was expecting it to get a little more foamy. The first few uses, it wasn't foamy at all, and I think it was just because it was so new. But now that it's gotten a little bit of use, it foams up decently, but not nearly as foamy as I thought it was gonna get. And then another critique I have so far is I don't like the little string. While the string is really handy to, you know, keep it from getting all gross and let it dry properly, that string is not great when it comes to like rubbing it in your hands. It just gets in the way. That's where I am right now on Foamie. I guess we'll go ahead and talk a little bit about David's while I'm here. It's like the 4th time I've switched toothpastes in the last year, and every time it takes me a few days, I don't know, just to get used to it. So I'm used to it now. I guess it's kind of hard to tell. It would be easier to tell like in the long run if it works with like fighting cavities and keeping teeth clean. I mean, I think it cleans just as well as my other toothpaste. I'll do a few more days testing these products out, and then I'll come back for a final review. Hello everyone, and welcome to my new setup. If you're interested to see how I came up with this, be sure to check out this video right here. We're here to finally finish up the review for David's and Foamie. I don't even remember what day I started this. Today is April 4th, so I know I've been testing these for a while. I want to say maybe 3 weeks or so, but we're just gonna do a quick product / company review. We're gonna start with David's because David's is easy. Things I love about David's: it is a completely recyclable metal tube. For me, and I know a lot of other people, we don't like the toothy tabs or any of the other environmentally friendly options, so this is a great alternative. They even state on their tube that they are all about sustainability, sustaining our earth, the US economy, and our health. And that's another great thing too. They are 98% US sourced ingredients, and it is completely made in the US, which is great, especially if you live in the US. I have to have it shipped here, which kind of sucks, but I love supporting US based companies whenever I get the chance. So that's basically it with the company. I just like that they are truly striving for sustainability. So that's really great, and they also care about your health. And then finally, for the product review, I ended up loving this. The first couple days, of course, were really awkward. It's always really hard transitioning to a new product because your body and your mind are so used to what you've been using for maybe your entire life. Like, I've used the same toothpaste for basically my entire life. So it's hard to make a switch. And like I mentioned earlier, I hated that it didn't foam up. I still, like, to this day, a couple weeks into trying this, I wish that it did foam up a little more, but that's something I can learn to deal with. But I even the last couple days went back to our old toothpaste and I hated how much it foamed up. Like, it just felt nasty. I ended up being really happy with this product, how it worked. I think it cleans just as great as any other toothpaste. The flavor is super strong. Like, it might be almost a little too strong, honestly. I think it is a great alternative. So I'm gonna do the Foamie review as best I can. I don't know German. So that's the issue here. Here's their website, super cute, all in German, and clearly they are all about zero waste, which is great because, I mean, I feel like most shampoo bar companies are all about zero waste, but some of them might just be in it for the zero waste novelty and the profit. And I don't think Foamie is. I think Foamie is truly a zero waste company. I think this is their blog, Foamie's mission, it looks like 10 tips for living plastic free, why plastic is affecting our ocean. This is my best translation I've got. I have no idea what this one is saying. Just based off their blog, I truly think that Foamie is a company that is striving to be plastic free and as low waste as possible. And they're doing so by making really cute shampoo bars. I'll try to be a little more in depth on my blog post. I will try to pull that article up on my computer and Google Translate it so then I can hopefully have a more in-depth review. So if you'd like to check out the blog post, I will leave it linked down below. All I've got for the company review, they make all of their stuff in Germany. It's really cool if you live in Europe, you don't have to contribute a lot to your emissions. And this was great. My neighbor actually, she used to live in Germany. She went back a few months ago and brought this back for me. So this required no shipping for me personally as well, which is really cool. I'm still not sure how I feel about Foamie. This little strap makes a lot of sense if you hung it up, but I don't hang it up. I have a tin for all my shampoo bars. So I'm just gonna take this off now because I've been procrastinating. I don't like this strap, but when you're trying to rub the soap in your hands, it really gets in the way. So I think this now will help me be able to rub it in my hands better. Small critique. Another thing too, they're called Foamie, but this never really got that foamy. I mean, I don't know. I've only tried 3 shampoo bars in my life. I've never really gotten any to foam up that much, but this one was just, it was mediocre at foaming. Still don't think I've quite figured out how to put shampoo bars into my hair. I don't know if there's a technique, but I don't think I've learned it. I mentioned earlier in the review process that it made my hair greasy, and then I determined that if I dry my hair completely before going to bed, it helps. And I did that last night, and my hair woke up. And I woke up this morning and my hair is slightly greasy. I mean, it's not bad, like not bad enough that you can tell, but like specifically right here in my crown, it just feels gross. I don't know if it's specifically this shampoo bar or if it's just my hair not cooperating with shampoo bars in general, because my last one did it as well. My last one was even worse. So that's been frustrating for me, is I don't know, I can't determine if it's the shampoo bar in general or if it's just my hair not liking shampoo bars, and I've been using them for a couple months now, like before I chop my hair. So it's not like it's because it's new or anything. That's really all I have because I gave a lot of my opinions throughout the rest of this video. I think both are very great companies when it comes to sustainability. They are both trying to minimize their plastic usage. They are both made in their home countries. They both seem to use all natural ingredients, which is also great. Again, I'm gonna have to do a bit more research on Foamie since I can't read German. If you would like to read my full blog post, I will leave that link down below so you can check that out for more information, especially on Foamie, after I do some more research and consult the German Google Translate. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love doing review type videos. Let me know what else I should review down below. That's all I have. If you want to check out more from me, be sure to check out my Instagram and my website. They are linked down below, by the way. And until next time, remember that these small changes you make have a big impact in the long run. Bye, guys. Mochino, I just realized what you were doing. That's like the 4th time I've switched toothpastes in the last toothpastes, which is really cool if you live in Europe. You don't have to pay a lot for. It's really cool if you live in Europe. You don't have to have a lot cost in a lot in emission. When your hair is long and it's greasy, you just throw it up into a ponytail or a bun and go about your day. But when your hair is short and your hair is greasy, that sucks because then you look like a grease ball.